Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. This is my second attempt at recording this video this week. I'm running a wee bit behind and I I would apologize, but I feel like that's just who I am as a person at this point. But anyway, so I mentioned that one of my goals in 2024 is a low buy, no buy. I am only buying books, hobby stuff, anything coloring, if it's budgeted as part of the Google ads revenue I get from the channel. And I got my first one in mid-January, and so I went ahead and picked up some books. I actually have another one I'm going to order today. I do have to be careful with this because this might be lasting me 2 or 4 months because I didn't post that much and do that much in December and January. But I had these books on my list. I couldn't resist them. And so I picked it up. And let's go ahead and pick these up. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is a Coco book, and I tell you, if budget and room were not, having room for them were not an issue, I'd probably own every single Coco book out there because they are all super cute. Okay, I mean, sure, I'm sure there's like 5 or 10 books that I wouldn't want, but I saw this one. This was a recent new to Amazon book. There goes Bagheera. Hey, buddy. This is so cute. So cute. Of course, love the kitties. And the cacti. I feel like they come up with some really unique book ideas. And what's really cool, if you follow Coco on Instagram, is a lot of times they'll have like colorists do how to color like little videos, and they'll show either an entire page or they'll show just how to color like a bird or how to color a penguin, which I'm assuming the penguin one, unless you're coloring it a non-black and white color. I couldn't resist the owls. They were so cute. But I do really like their Instagram page. I do apologize if I seem a little quiet. It has been, feels like 437 days since January started, and I just need it to finish, and I need a February hopefully refresh. I like the 2 pillows. That's cute. I just need, I don't know. I need something different than the way 2024 has been going so far. Had more sad stuff happen this week, but honestly, I just don't want to talk about it. I'm upset by it, and I just feel like there's been so much heavy stuff in my life and talking about it on this channel, and this was just yet another kick in the pants. And just, we're not going to talk about it. Not right now. Maybe down the road. I told my friend, I said, my coworker, I was like, you know, sometimes, or no, I think I told Tammy, I was like, sometimes, you know what I really want? What my goal in life is right now? To be able to honestly answer pretty good if somebody asks me how life's going or how I'm doing. And to be able to answer honestly and say pretty good and like mean it. Like not not asking for a lot here. I just Oh, that reminds me, because it's February, I need to do my color along, and it'll be Foxy February, and I'll need to talk about that this weekend. Maybe go ahead and post it on Instagram. Yes, I will be doing Foxy February 2024. I guess this is kind of, if you're watching this, this would be a great picture to color for that. Could do another one this year. Did I even color a fox last year? Well, regardless, we're doing it again. People seem like they really enjoyed that one. And hopefully that will be a good incentive to color more. And oh, these are so cute. To color more in February, because let me tell you, January, y'all got that one video, that one picture Sunday. I might color tonight, but that might be it. That's why I'm not doing a completed pages. We're just going to wait till February. All the pictures are cute, but I really like the double pictures. Those sweaters, such a clever idea. Really and truly. Oop. Something on that paper. And there is Double Trouble. Alright. I think these are all new releases this month. So, new release from Deborah Muller, Children of the Woods. I have really been digging a lot of Deborah Muller. I always have, but I noticed last fall, like, I'm really enjoying doing marker with pencil in her books, as you guys saw Sunday. And so expect more of that in the future, because it's I feel like that's sort of what I look like when I roll out of bed, except it's cat hair sticking to me instead of feathers. Oh, these are cool. This feels like one of those high-end fashion type full-page ads or something where they have their models posing in weird places. Like Zara or I can't think of, like Vogue or something. It is interesting to see like how my tastes change over time. That's one thing I was thinking about the other day was one thing I haven't colored in a lot lately is George Defexis. There I was doing at least one page a month in his books and really enjoying it there for a while, and then I kind of got out of the habit of it, and now I'm just like, oh, it feels like so much work. His cats one, though, I really like, and it's not super complicated, so maybe I just ease in. I still love the images. I still love the pictures. I don't necessarily want to give up the books because I have a feeling I will come back around to them. But like, I've loved Deborah Muller's art for years, and I've colored some in her books before, but like, I just got a real hankering for it, you know, here lately, so. Like I said, it's just interesting to me how tastes change. That's why, going through my collection's hard because I may go through there and I may be like, yeah, I don't really have any interest in these books right now, but who's to say a year from now I won't suddenly want to color in these books? That's one of the reasons why I think it's partially difficult to like really pare down my collection. I say that and I have quite a bit to rehome. Goals for some point in the future. I'm going to stop saying next month because every time I say next month, oh, I like that. He's sitting there combing her hair all like, girl. And she's telling about, her boyfriend and what he did. Her boyfriend, her best friend. He's all, girl. No, he didn't. I'm going to get him. Just like that sort of gossipy mode you get with a hairstylist. This is really cute. This one doesn't feel like a lot of her books lately feel like they've had more space in them, like more white space. This one feels like her people are maybe bigger and there's not as much white space, which is interesting. I like both. I find that interesting. I think she's got a couple more coming out soon. I just can't remember their names. Oh, I love the matte covers, but man, they pick up all kinds of crud. And is that glitter? It looks very sparkly. Who knows? So, Jade Summer came out with the dark fantasy horror. Oh my gosh, YouTube's not gonna like that. That southern accent. Coloring book. They do have like a dark fantasy book they did publish a few years ago, which I love, but I think they've combined that one, so now it's dark and light fantasy. So don't get that confused with this one. That one definitely has a different cover. Is it going to be, can I easily find it? Probably not. I think that one has the girl on the front with the dragon. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's different looking than this one. So this is their recent release. So don't get those confused. This is super cool. Jade Summer's been doing a lot of asking their community what they like and don't like. And I feel like, and the artist is Muller and Candice Janney. But they've been asking a lot of different questions about what we want to see in books and things like that. And this book's a culmination of a lot of the stuff they've been asking, and I think it is. Like, I feel like that's really paying off because this book is amazing. It has some grayscale to it, but these pictures just look amazing. Like, that's the front cover. I love it. I love the take on the female werewolf there. Now, are these backgrounds supposed to be like dark black? Because they're kind of looking dark gray to me, but that might be how they designed it too. I don't know. That looks like a pretty substantial black there. Sometimes with Amazon printing, you kind of have that deal where it's supposed to be printing black, but it's not really printing black. It's printing more of a dark gray, but I feel like that is substantially like black. So I think that's just how these backgrounds were designed. So that you could use like a dark purple or a different color and still see it rather than just a black background, which is fine. These are so cool though. I love like this dark fantasy horror type YouTube's really not gonna like how I say that word. Well, that's me. That's me. That was me yesterday. Just somebody asked me how my day was going yesterday. That's probably how the look I would give them. The art in this is super cool. It's not like gross, super gross. It's not super like gory, scary. It's not like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I love this. I've seen some people complete some of these pages on their community page, and they look real good. One thing I feel like Jade Summer's always done real well is any type of grayscale art. A lot of their, I think, still to this day, most popular books from years ago. That is so cool. Let's save him for Christmas. That's my type of Christmas coloring. Um, but I think some of their like real, even now, real popular pictures have been, or books have been their grayscale series of like their kawaii girls, chibi girls, kawaii horror, and maybe that'll help. Okay, why am I having to say that word so much? Um, a lot of their grayscale books back then were, I think, still are, in my opinion, based on what I've seen from people, some of their most popular type books. And I like the adult feel of this one. And she'd be good for Foxy February too. Like, I like their chibi girl kind of look books, like their cutesy pictures, but I also like the tiny animals. I think's really adorable, but I also love this kind of more grown up, not grown up. Grown up's a bad way to put it. Y'all know what I mean, right? Like more detailed faces and people type of art. And oh, good, they've got some pages where they do the smaller images too. I really dig that. These are great, where Tammy's doing some color pencil testing, and I'm going to do some color pencil testing. If you want to do some testing in your Amazon books, like I feel like these pictures are great for that. Because you can do like side-by-side comparisons and stuff like that. I do like these little images. And then, oh yeah, Kawaii Town too was one of their more recent releases. Again, very cutesy pictures, but I love it. I do like their vampire romance book. I'm just trying to be a little more mindful, and I'm like, if I had to pick one, I do have stress relief. I have a lot of their recent books. But it was like, I felt like I needed to pick one, right? Vampire romance or this, and I went with this, even though I think both books are great. So, all right, next up, we have a color by number. The latest, well, maybe not the latest at this point, from Sachin Sachdeva. Another one, I could easily own probably every book by him if I had the storage and the ability to do so. This is Chibi Girls and Adorable Pets. He put out, I think it was like the Chibi Halloween one last year, and I love how he draws like his chibi art and the people and animals and stuff in these books. So when I saw this one, I was like, uh, I know, like, at some point I got to stop buying color by numbers and just buy them as I finish them, but I couldn't help it. But see, this is one I could easily see finishing, like, this isn't seasonal, so I would work on this one through the year. Oh, it's so cute. She's got a little dress for her. A little hat. I do wish the backgrounds on these were a little more detailed like they were in the Christmas one. But I don't mind it. I might have to get a little creative. The only problem is when you're using markers in these big spaces, you have lines to worry about. Also, you know, they burn through your markers quickly. Fortunately, I am up to my eyeballs in markers right now, so, but that's always a concern. It's one of the reasons I don't like, I prefer detailed backgrounds, somewhat detailed backgrounds, just because you're not coloring such a huge swatch area with a marker. It's split up a little bit more. It's easier to color. That's so cute. It's easier to color and like break it up so you're less likely to get streaking when you have broken up areas like this as opposed to a big wide area like these. These are still really cute though. I like that one a lot. Oh. Well, maybe the Christmas one didn't have as detailed background. Heck, I don't remember. I Still really cute though. I like this one a lot. Ugh. Still drainage from that sinus infection last week. Even just something like a sinus infection, I'm having, it feels like it's taking a long time to disappear on me. So, alright, now we have Tales from Atlantis. This is the English translation of Hanna Karlzon's book, and I was waiting for this to come out because I think, no, I have some of her books. I think because, what was it that went away? Why can't I think of it? The name of it. Where I used to get all my books, Book Depository. When that went away, I decided to just wait on the English version of this instead of trying to find other ways to purchase it. I normally don't like, funny enough, I love looking at the ocean and I love videos of the ocean and things like that, but I don't necessarily enjoy coloring ocean stuff as much. However, I saw this book and I just couldn't resist. This is a, yes, I'm going to color in this, but this is also a, I have the collection of these books, so I think all the others, no, the Midnight Masquerade one was the English version. The other ones have all been Not been the English versions. Yeah, I think it was just the difficulty of trying to get it and the cost. Obviously, it's more cost effective to be able to order it from Amazon within the US than trying to get it through Etsy or Amazon Japan in some cases. Beautiful book, though. Love the idea of it's a seahorse. Technically. Technically. So yeah, as other books come out, and I mean, I'm going to be adding to my list constantly at this point anyway, but there will be some I will pick up as soon as they're released. Others I'm probably going to have to wait on. Otherwise, that initial January budget's going to go real quick. And then one of my favorite artists will put out a book, and I'm like, what do I do now? He looks very disheveled. Like somebody's picked up that duck, kind of went, like rubbed it the wrong way and then set it back down. It just looks a little fluffed more so than usual. Awesome. All right, so I will probably do my Seattle vlog. We might push some things off. I've also been tagged in a 2024 plans video. I don't know, I might do that over the weekend and then do the Seattle vlog next week. We might do that. My Amazon Basics review is going to have to wait another week. It just ain't going to pan out this week. I'm already so behind. I feel about the time I put out that one, Tammy's going to have the next set going and on a video, and oh well, that's why I tried to stay flexible with this, because I knew it was going to be difficult to keep a schedule, and that's why we didn't have a set schedule for the pencil reflections, pencil reviews, I don't know what we want to call them, but neither one of us wanted to have a set schedule or frequency on those, because our schedules are so varied and we have so much going on that it was going to be difficult to hold us to a schedule like that. So I do have another one I'm about to order that's a new release from Gen Racine. It's a snail coloring book, so if you want to go check that out, I will have that in, and we'll probably do a flip through on that one. But I do need to do a collection update, or maybe we just restart the new collection. I don't know. I got to think on that one. I have video ideas for February. We just got to figure out what order I'm going to do them in. So thank you so much, by the way, for your feedback on Sunday's video. I actually had some really good comments on that. I shouldn't be surprised, because, and I'm not surprised really, but I mean, you guys had some really good comments on that and got me to kind of thinking about it, and y'all made really good points. And yeah, the only thing is I hate to have such long coloring chats, but we know that has kind of become a thing for me, because it's hard for me to talk about everything I want to talk about in like a 30-minute span. But I am going to try to do better. I'm going to try to make those shorter type videos, and maybe even move them to the middle of the week, so then I can do other types of videos on the weekends. I know some of you love coloring chats, some of y'all love the long coloring chats, but you can still obviously watch the short ones. Maybe I just do those more frequently. I don't know. and I do them in the middle of the week or something. But that's really the biggest takeaway I got from that. I'm not necessarily going to change anything else like I was thinking, in terms of supply hauls and coloring book hauls. We're just going to proceed as usual with those. Those are going to naturally be less frequent anyway because of, well, hello, uh, the current financial restraints I'm putting on myself. So I hope you guys are having a better week than me. I hope your February starts off fabulous, and I will be back this weekend. Probably just one video this weekend with something. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be something. And y'all take care, and we'll chat soon. Bye for now.